Hello fashion lovers, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to draft and sew this bubu dress with drawstrings at the center of this dress. Now as you can see, I have my fabric here. It's a chiffon fabric, 3 yards, and I have my scissors, my thread, my chalk, my measurement tape, and my ruler. So going forward, I folded my fabric like this. So I'm going to be cutting it separately. So from that center front, I'm going to be coming out by 4 inches for my neck width, and I'm going to be going down on my neck length by 1.5 inches. Then I would get a slight curve. That's my round neck. Now from the center front again, I'm going to be marking down my shoulder to sleeve, which is 23. Then from that marked down 23, I'm going to be going down by 1 inch. Now connect that 1 inch to meet with the neckline. Next, whatever I got, that 23 I got from my shoulder to sleeve, I'm going to be marking it down all the way. Now this is going to be forming the wideness of this gown. So next up, I'm going to take out the full length of this gown. The full length of this gown is about 63. So go ahead and mark out the full length of the gown you are making. All right. When you're done marking, you're going to draw a straight line or mark a straight line down. So you continue marking your 23 all the way down. All right. Then thereafter, I'm going to be going up from that my shoulder measurement to mark out my shoulder to bust, which will be forming my bust line. Shoulder to waist, which would also be my waistline. Then from that waistline, I'm going to be marking my waist to hip, which is 10 inches, and that will be forming my hip line. All right. Now I'm going to be coming down by 2 inches. That's where my curve is going to start from. But initially, I wanted my curve to start from that area, but looking at it, I did not like it, so I'm going to be editing it out. So from that 1 or 2 inches that I came down from, I'm going to be marking my my hip measurement divided by 4. Then I'll add like 5 inches extra. All right. So initially, as you can see, I'm just going to curve it down. But looking at the curve, I didn't like the way it's turning out. So from that my hip line that I initially marked as it's 10, I'm going to be coming down by 5, all right, coming down by 5, and that's where my curve will go or gets to or stop. So just if you have a ruler, a straight ruler, just draw a slanted line to meet that 5 inches, or you use your free hand to get a curve to that 5 inches that I came down from. That is that place, right? Then blend it in. Now this curve would help the cowl effect to form very well. And on a second thought, my shoulder to sleeve is now 30. So but if at this point you realize that the 30 that I did here is too much for you, you can as well reduce it. Okay, but don't forget to allow that curve effect there, so that when you're cutting out or you are done sewing, that curl effect would come out. All right. Okay, now this is what it looks like. This is the curvy nature of it. All right, so next I'm going to be folding my fabric again. Note that this particular bubu dress, the center of the front, that's the center front of this gown, I'm going to be leaving extra 1 inch, because I'm going to be joining the center front, and that's where the casing for the drawstring is going to pass through or sit on. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now to cut out everything like the first back pattern of the dress that I just cut out. All right. You will take your time to cut out every bit of it. Okay, so now that is my excess of 1 inch. I'm going to be pulling it out. But before I pull it out, I want to mark the area where I want my sleeve opening to stop and start from. Okay, so I'm going to be marking on the chest line, that's the bust line. I'm going to be notching there so that when I'm folding, I'll know that, oh, this is where I'm going to be stopping and this is where I'm going to be starting from. So I'm going to be editing altering the neck for the front pattern. The front pattern of this dress has a V-neck, so I went down by 8 and I'm going to just slant it in like this to form my V neck. All right, so I'll go ahead now and cut out that pattern. Remember that we have 1 inch extra in the front that will be serving as our drawstrings casing. All right, so I'm going to be opening the center like this. All right, I'm done cutting the front of this gown, and this is what it looks like. So I'll go ahead now and bring out the band for the drawstrings. So if your drawstring is not long enough, just go ahead and make it long. So I went ahead now to turn the neck of this dress with my bias. All right, this is the front of the dress, and I'm going to go ahead now to join the center front. All right, when I'm done joining, I'm going to be pressing it open. So next is I'm going to be placing my back pattern, and I'll place my front pattern right side facing right side. I'm going to be joining the shoulders with half an inch. All right, the same thing I did for that part, that's what I'm going to be doing for the other end of this dress. Okay, so as you can see, I'm done joining the shoulders and I'm done joining the center part of the front gown. All right, as you can see, I've ironed it very well. So now that place where I joined, as you can see, I will be sewing down, but I want to take measurement of where I want my drawstring to stop. All right, so I'll be taking measurement. As you can see, 12 inches is okay for me. All right, so when I'm sewing, I'm going to be sewing at the end of each of these opening, right? But I'm not going to close the sewing at the end. So these are my drawstrings, and I'm going to be showing you how I fixed it in. All right, so as you can see, I sew one end, I sew the other end. I didn't close the stitch, all right, at the ending part, not at the neckline. So but just follow me, you understand. I'm fixing my drawstring inside my safety pin. So I'm flipping it over so that you see clearly. All right, so I fix this in like this, and when I get to the part where I want it to come out, that's where I mark that my drawstring is going to stop. I'll bring it out. Okay, I'm going to bring it out like this, and I'm going to pass it through the other part, other casing that I've created. Okay, this is why I said I didn't close the stitches. If I had closed it, I won't be able to pass it like this. So go ahead and pass it. So when you're done passing your drawstrings, the gather will form by itself. All right. Okay, this is what it is looking like already. We are almost done with this dress. So next, remember that sleeve opening with notch. We're going to go ahead now and fold from one end to meet the other end. And when we are done folding, we're going to go ahead and bring the fabric together and shape sew on the same sides. All right. So we hem on the sleeve opening. And when we're done hemming from one end to another, we would sew the side seam of this gown. All right. Please follow the curving nature of this gown. Right, I'm done sewing it, and this is what it looks like. Okay, I made I sew this with 1/2 inch. You can sew yours with whatever inches that you want to. Okay, so the last part of this gown right now is to hem the hem of this gown. So the end parts of this gown, and I'll be showing you what this gown looked like on the mannequin. So if you're excited like the way I'm excited, let's go to the mannequin. Oh, this is pretty. Now you can rock this dress to any occasion, beach, anywhere you want to go to. All right. So if you're seeing my video for the first time, please do well to subscribe to our channel, like, share, and drop a comment in the comment section. I will be seeing you in our next tutorial. Please click on that notification bell to get notified anytime I drop my sewing video. Thanks for watching. It's bye bye for here.